Okay, students, I think you can see the screen now. Yes, okay. So students, let we introduce first about MTG. As you all know that since few students are taking classes with MTG. So let me give a brief introduction about. So MTG is India's #1 educational publisher of NEET, JEE, CBSE, CUET and Olympiad exams. And it also provides foundation course books and magazines. MTG is almost collaborated with 72 countries and 19 plus crore copies have been sold out as of now. And 2.10 lakh schools and coaching centers follow MTG books as a reference books. So they usually follow this MTG books as a reference almost in 2.10 lakh schools. And 6.75 lakh teacher follows MTG books. And MTG is the official academic partner of the Science Olympiad Foundation. Okay, so students, in this master class, so we will be discussing few important things. So first of all, it is about the exam pattern. So how the exam pattern, what kind of questions, how the questions will be framed, this will be given to you all in today's demo session so that you'll be getting a better idea how the pattern of exam would be. Then today we will be discussing a topic of plans. So in this demo session, plans topic will be discussed and few Olympiad based questions from this topic. So you'll be getting an idea how the questions from each and every topic would be asked in Olympiads and what are the tips for solving this Olympiad questions. So this all will be shared today in this master class. So students, we request you all to please focus towards and get the benefit of this demo session. So we will be discussing all this for you. Okay, students, here are the dates for International Science Olympiad exam for 2026 to 27. So in case if you see, we have 3 dates. So out of these 3 dates, your school will be deciding a date. So you can please check with the school. They will be providing particular date. So on this date, you will be going to write the exam. So this is a complete exam schedule for all the subjects like GK, English, Maths, and all other subjects. These exam details are already provided in the website of www.sofworld.org. So for further more information, you can please visit the website and have a note of the exam dates. Anyways, your school will be deciding particular date for the Olympiad exam, right? I hope I'm clear with this. Okay. So as I told you, there are 3 dates for the exam. It will depend upon the school's preference. So school will decide the date for your exam. Okay. So students, today demo session will be taken. As I told you, today's topic would be plans. So this topic will be explained to you by our Olympiad expert, Lubna Majid ma'am. So let me introduce about Lubna ma'am, and Lubna ma'am will be taking your regular classes of class 2 NSO. In case if you enroll with MTG online classes, ma'am will be taking up your regular classes, right? So let me give a brief introduction about. So Lubna ma'am conducts impactful classes focused on building problem solving skills. So ma'am will be helping you in problem solving and mental agility and confidence in learners. So ma'am will be helping you in, cracking the questions, applying the skills properly and boosting the confidence in the learners. And she has been associated with us for the past 2 years and has been into teaching domain for almost past 7 years. She holds enough experience to cater to the academic needs of the children, spanning from diverse grades from grade 1 to middle wing. So Lubna ma'am is associated with MTG and preparing the students for the Olympiads. And ma'am is teaching from grade 1 to middle wing. And her mantra of teaching is to involve children during the sessions. So Lubna ma'am classes would be very much interactive. So ma'am will make sure to involve each and every child in the class during the session, thus making it more interactive and thought-provoking. So this is about Lubna ma'am. So students, let we discuss about the pattern of questions and marking scheme. So as I told you that exam pattern will be discussed. So in case if you see on the screen, from class 1st to 4th standard, we have 3 sections. So the questions are divided into 3 sections. The first section is logical reasoning. Logical reasoning questions are of 5 questions. So it depends upon your mental ability. You have to apply your thinking skills for these questions, and you will also be trained how to crack these questions. Okay? So these questions are of 5 and each question carries 1 mark. Overall marks for this logical reasoning are 5 marks. Right? Coming to section 2, it is science. Science related questions. So all science questions will be around 25 questions and each question carries 1 mark. So science questions would be 25. And coming to the third and important section, students, this is very much important, achiever section. Achiever sections are very important. So there will be 5 questions. Out of these 5 questions, each question carries 2 marks. So total achiever marks are 10 marks. So total questions will be asked in your paper are 35. 35 questions you have to go through and total marks of your paper would be 40 marks. So you will be solving 35 questions and your total marks will be 40. Clear everyone? This is how the pattern of paper will be designed. This is how the questions from each and section will be framed. Got it, everyone? Okay. So students who have queries, definitely we will be taking all your queries at the end of the session. So please stay back at the end to clear your queries. Okay. Rosa, I think I'm clear. Yes. So Rosa, please keep your mic on mute. You can just give your query in the chat box, dear. We will be checking your query there. Okay. So students, types of the questions for this science. So what kind of questions will be asked? So this will be explained to you by our expert, Olympiad expert, Lubna ma'am. So please, students, listen to this type of questions and furthermore questions. And all the very best for your demo session. Over to you, Lubna ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I hope I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am. You're audible and you're visible. You can please continue.
All right. All right. So let me just move ahead. So as Rekha ma'am already spoke about the topic, we are going to deal with the topic known as plants. Okay. So who could raise hands and tell me what you know about plants? Yeah, I would want you people to raise hands. Okay, we have Pushpanjali Samal. Yeah, go ahead. What do you know about
Plants need water, sunlight, and air to grow.
great? Okay, yes, Vanya.
Ma'am, plants gives us fruits and vegetables.
Okay. All right, Jetra.
Plants give us oxygen and fruits and vegetables.
Rosa.
Ma'am, plants purify the air.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, we had a couple of points discussed and rest of it we'll see in the upcoming slides. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm sure you all would have noticed plants and trees around us, right? Do you think all the plants are of same size? Yes or no? No, there are different sizes, right?
No.
So we see different types of plants, different varieties, different colors, different sizes. Some are big, some are small. Right? Based on their sizes, based on their structures, they are actually identified, or you can say they are grouped into different types, and we'll see in the upcoming slides. So based on size, plants are of different types. By the way, who can tell me, just raise your hands, who can tell me what can be the different types of plants based on size? Use the emote icon so that I can see. Yes, Vanya, go ahead.
Creepers.
Okay, very good. What else? Okay, over to you, Pushpanjali Samal.
Ma'am? Ma'am,
Yes, Pushpanjali, yeah.
plants are tall, plants are short.
Okay, Hetal. Yes, Hetal, you raised hands. What are the different types of plants based on sizes?
Herbs.
Okay, you know about herbs. Okay, very good. Okay, we have someone named Woody.
Yes.
Yes, Woody. Could you be a bit loud, please?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
plants are of 5 types based on the size. They are herbs, shrubs, uh, uh, trees, climbers, and creepers.
Very good. It's all correct, yes. So big plants, so we categorize trees under them, and then we have varieties of small plants. We have herbs, shrubs, climbers, and creepers. Okay, before I move ahead, who can tell me what is meant by herbs, shrubs, climbers, and creepers? One by one, let's cover herbs first. Please raise your hand. Yes, Rosa.
Ma'am, creepers grow on the ground, climbers climb on one stick, and the shrubs are bushy plants, and the herbs, I don't know, I forgot herbs.
Okay, no problem. Okay, we'll just see in the coming slides. Okay. So before we dive deep into it, who can tell me what are the uses of trees? Yes, Rosa. I want others also to participate.
Trees purify the air.
Okay, what else? Okay, Vanya, maybe you could go ahead.
Give us fruits.
Give us fruits. Okay, what else? Anyone else would like to give a try? From okay, yeah, Lakshmikanta, yeah, go ahead. Yes, Lakshmikanta, you were on mute.
Then they can make medicines.
We get medicines from them. Okay. So they don't produce medicines directly, but then we extract some of the products and those can be used for making medicines. All right. Hetal.
Trees give us wood to make furniture.
Ah, very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yes, Pushpanjali.
They can live for a long time.
But then there is a limit to it. So it depends. Lifespan varies from one plant to another or, one tree to another. Okay. And do you all like to have plants or trees around you? Does it look nicer to the eyes when you see greenery all around? Yes, we do. Correct. Okay, so but first we'll study about trees. What are trees? Now, trees, they are big, tall, and strong plants. Yes. Why? Because they have strong woody stem. Their trunk is very strong. Okay, that's the reason. Next, what else we see? As I already said, hard, woody stem. Now, what is the purpose of this trunk? Who can tell me?
Ma'am,
Yes, please tell me your name.
it's the trunk
Mhm.
divides into many branches.
Uh-huh. Then what happens? Okay, Durva. What is the purpose of having trunk? Is it just for the sake of getting divided into branches? There are other reasons
Ma'am,
as well.
ma'am, in
No,
both
only,
the
wait,
whole-
just a second. I have asked Durga, others, please don't speak now. I'll give chance to everyone, okay? Yes, Durga. You are on mute, Durga. Not able to hear you. Okay, no problem. Okay, I'll call out Rudhav. Yeah, Rudhav.
Ma'am, it supports the tree.
Yes, it provides supports to the tree. That is what it does. Okay, now let's have a look at the other slides. Trunk. Yes, please be on mute. Yes, trunk, it is covered with hard covering, and that covering is known as bark. Yes, and we all know branches, when they bifurcate, when they divide, they extend, and then on those branches we have leaves, we have flowers that turn into fruits. Okay, we even have buds. Buds produce flowers. And of course, trees, they live for many years when compared to other herbs, shrubs, climbers, or creepers. Okay, now let's have a look at shrubs. So what are shrubs? Now, shrubs, in comparison to trees, they are much smaller. Their stem, as you may say, is not as strong as trees. They do have woody stems, but then these are not as strong as compared to the trees. And definitely it could be in two colors, either brown or green. The branches of the shrubs grow close to the ground. What about the branches of trees? Do they grow close or do they grow far above from the ground? Hetal, what do you think? What about the trees? The branches, do they grow much above the ground or close to the ground? For trees, the branches of trees, far up, in comparison to shrubs. Shrubs grow quite closer to the ground. Okay. And then they live only for a few years. Okay, so you can see some of the examples over here. Like we have cotton plant, then we have rose plant, and then we have hibiscus plant. Okay, and I suppose you all must have seen at least rose plant and hibiscus plants, right? All right, now let's move to the other part, that is herbs. So in comparison to shrubs, herbs are smaller in size. Okay, Durva, you could lower your hand, please, so that there is no confusion. Okay. And yes, again, this is one of the most common foods that you see in our kitchen. Like, for example, you have spinach, you have coriander, you have mint. All these come under the category of herbs, and they are small, much smaller than shrubs. They are weak. Okay, why are they called weak? Who can tell me? Please raise hands. Why are herbs weak? Yes, Rosa, go ahead.
Because their stem is not made up of wood. It is
Okay,
very
it's very thin, and that's the reason that enough amount of support is not extended to the plant. That's why they are considered as weak plants. All right. And their stems are always green and soft. But in case of shrubs, they may be either brown or they may be green. But in case of herbs, they are green. Okay. And many vegetables and spices, they are categorized under herbs. Okay. And they live for a few months. Trees, they live for many years. Shrubs, they live for less number of years in comparison to trees. Then we have herbs, they live for a few months. Okay. Now let's have a look at the table, which clearly distinguishes between trees, shrubs, and herbs. So it tells you the differences. So size of the plant. Then second point is types of stem. Then you have lifespan and then examples. So let's look at each one of them. I'll just display all of them together so it becomes easy to compare. So as you can see, trees, you may call them tall, you may call them big. Shrubs, they are of medium sizes. Herbs, they are small. Okay. Then when it comes to stem, they are strong and woody. That's how they have the strength and they give strength to the tree. Then shrubs, they are woody. They are not as strong as compared to trees. Herbs, they're very, very soft and they are green. Lifespan for trees, extended life years, many life years. Shrubs, in comparison to trees, very few, and herbs, it is even less than a year. So this clearly explains you the differences. Then you have certain examples of these particular tree, shrubs, and herbs category. For instance, you have gulmohar tree, banyan, pine, coconut, mango, apple, shrubs, rose, hibiscus, bougainvillea, cotton plant, herbs, spinach, mint, coriander. So you have different examples, different types of vegetables that you see, plants around us that you see. So now I believe you should be in a position to easily categorize into shrubs or herbs, because trees are quite evident. They are visible. We know, oh, it's a long tree, but always there's a confusion between shrubs and herbs, right? So I hope it is clear for everyone. Yes? All right. Let's move ahead to the next one. So climbers, as the name suggests, they climb. They have stems, but they have weak stems. Okay, so climbers and creepers both have very weak stem. They cannot grow without taking support of other plant, or they need other stems. So they need something to lean on. They depend on some other support. So they are plants that need support to grow upright. For example, you have money plant, you have grapevine. You would have seen, you know, how their stem grows, and they need extensive support. So these special structures that help them to climb on the trees are called tendrils. Okay. So you can see another example is pea plant. So that's how they wire around it. They twirl around trees or, other stems, and they grow. Now let's have a look at creepers. Creepers, as the name suggests, creep is to move slowly, and they grow only along the ground. They cannot climb like climbers. Climbers can climb, creepers just creep on the ground. Okay. Then what else do we see? For creepers, they have weak stems, similar to climbers. They can neither stand straight nor support its weight. So which one is more weak? Creeper? Which is the weakest, creepers or climbers? Yes, Rosa.
Ma'am, banana tree is actually a herb because its stem is soft.
No, we'll come to that part later. Okay. Rudav. Yeah. Which is the weakest one? Creepers or climbers?
And it's creepers
And why?
because they can not climb.
Okay. Ashwini, what do you think? Creepers or climbers? And why?
Creepers.
Okay. And why?
Because they have heavy fruits.
Is that so? Okay. Anurag, why are they weakest?
Ma'am, creepers are the weakest because their stems are too weak that they can't even hold them.
Yes. Extremely weak. See, climbers still have tendrils, and because of which they are able to bear their own weight and still move upwards. But for creepers, they are not able to handle their own weight, and that's why they just creep on the ground. Okay? All right. So we have an example, pumpkin plant, watermelon plant. So we have other examples as well, but at the moment, we are just sticking to these. All right. Now let's have a look at the different parts of plant. Okay, what are the different parts of plant? Sivatmika, could you tell me about the different parts of plant?
Parts of plants are stem, fruit, flower, leaves, and root.
Okay, okay. Sneha Amit, could you tell me what are the functions of roots? Yes, no? Okay, let me pick up then. Okay, Vian Anand. Yes, Vian. What are the functions of roots? No? Okay. Who else would give a try? Shrishti, what are the functions of roots?
Functions of roots are that roots help the plants to grow and holds the soil.
They hold the soil. Okay, good. So let's have a look. Let me explain you different parts of the plant. Okay. So let all of these appear. So we'll begin with root. See, root, as we can see, it is present below the ground. Okay. And what is its function? First, it provides support to the plant or the tree. Secondly, you can see root is just not a single structure. It is divided into further branches. All right. And its function is to absorb water and minerals from the surrounding soil. Because whatever it absorbs, that is useful, and it then transfers to different parts of the plant with the help of stem. You can see the stem on the left-hand side. Stem. So what does stem do? It carries water and food to all parts of the plant. By the way, we know that plants, they prepare food on their own through a process known as photosynthesis. Okay. And once the food is prepared, it is moved on to different parts of the plant. Now, stem, apart from this, stem also has different parts. It leads to different parts. It connects. So it leads to branches. Now they have leaves. So food is processed in the leaves part of the plant. Why? Because leaves have chlorophyll. And in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, water, and in the presence of air, they are able to prepare their own food. Then the prepared food is moved to different parts of the plant. Now, how do they get the air? They get it from the surroundings. So air over here refers to oxygen. Air has different gases, but during the process of photosynthesis, they need oxygen. Okay, and then they release. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, you could just please mute yourself. Okay. Okay. Now over here, sorry. So during this process, from the air, they take carbon dioxide. Okay. And then in the presence of sunlight, chlorophyll, and water. They prepare their food and they release oxygen as a byproduct. All right. Now, then it also comprises of bud. Okay, bud is a structure as you can see over here. So it blooms into flower. It produces flowers. It changes into flower then. Okay. And then when the flowers grow from buds, over a period of time, they change into fruits. And then fruits, they again form. What they do? Fruits, because we all know they bear seeds. They have seeds inside them. And these seeds, when they are sown in the field, they give rise to new plants. So this cycle further continues. Okay. Now, let's have a look at the next slide. But before that, I hope things are clear, because now we are going to have a look at the set of different questions. So this is just a picture. This is what it says. It's a summary. So what do roots do? What's the function of leaf? What's the function of flowers? What's the function of stem? Okay. And also remember, the leaves, they have small pores on their surface. And those pores are called stomata, through which the gaseous exchange takes place. Okay. Stem holds the plant, flower makes seeds, and the process gets repeated. Now, let's go ahead and practice a few Olympiad-based questions. Yes, you have to raise your hands before asking. Yes, is it Pushpanjali?
Ma'am,
Who is this? Please tell me your name.
my name is Shrishti.
Yes, tell me, Shrishti. Yes, tell me.
Leaf makes food in the help of sun.
Yes, that's what I said. Okay, now let's have a look at these questions. What will happen to a plant if we remove all the flowers from it? Okay, so you will get such Olympiad questions and you will get options A, B, C, D. So what you should do is read the question carefully, underline important point in it, remove all the flowers. So what will happen if we remove? It will not produce fruits. Check this. Check the second one. It cannot stand upright on the ground. But for standing upright on the ground, you don't need flowers, you need stem, right? Then it will stop transporting food and water to all other parts. This is a function of stem. It will stop absorbing nutrients and water from the soil. This is part of root. Okay. So here, what you do is when you go through different options, go through each and every option and remove the ones that are not relevant or that are not correct. Okay. The ones which are not correct, you just strike them and focus on the others. Right?
Ma'am,
Yes, you have to raise hands. Okay. And I'll give chance. Yes, who is this?
it's me, Shrishti.
Yes, Shrishti, tell me.
The answer is it will not produce fruits.
Yes, I'll give chance to everyone. Don't worry, okay? Yes, it will not produce fruits. Okay. Hetal. Okay. Yes, Hetal, this question is for you.
Should I answer the A1?
A. Yes,
Phenyl.
A1, just A.
Phenyl.
What's the first one?
Coriander.
So I would just, yeah. Now here you have the options. Yes, so you can answer both A and B.
A1 is coriander.
So you're sure. See, Hetal, you're sure that A is coriander? Yeah, because we don't make chutney of rose. We don't make chutney of spinach or mango. So now see which out of these four have coriander as options. Option C and D. Only these two have coriander. So remove A and B. Focus only on the next part, the B part of it. Okay? All right. Now, what do you think the answer for B should be?
Answer A is coriander.
Okay, that is fine. Okay. All right. Maybe Pushpanjali, you could focus on the B part.
Ma'am, option number D. No, option number C. Option number C. C.
Yes, D. My God, you give spinach to people as plants?
C.
Yes, it is C. Absolutely correct. So this is what it is. So that's how you need to remove some of the options which are not relevant. Okay. Next, Ashwini.
Ma'am, the answer is B, pumpkin plant. Pumpkin and watermelon.
Okay, now there are all the options that are given. So maybe you could have a close look.
B.
B. B has B and
B and
D.
D.
B and D. Yes. So rest can be ruled out, right? So that's how. If you're sure about any one of the image or any one of the response, then focus on that only, that this particular response is there in which other options. For example, the letter B is also there in option D. So, but it's not there in A and C. So you can remove. Okay. Focus only on the ones that have those correct answers as per your understanding. Answer is B. Okay. Woody. Yes, Woody. Woody, I would want you to attempt this question. Are you there, Woody?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Please attempt this question.
Ma'am, the answer will be option D. Rose is to watermelon.
Okay. Answer D. Okay. So how do you select that? Similar to the one. So you have to see, for example, watermelon. So it's an example of
Ma'am,
what?
a
Climber or creeper?
Ma'am, creeper.
Yes. Very good. So that's how you identify it. Okay. So the answer is D. Okay. Durva, please try to answer this. Here what you have to do is you have to identify the odd one. Odd one means different from the rest. In each group you have to see and then choose the right answer.
आता चाललंय बघ हे हिरवा लेखक नाही
So here how you can identify is see whether these three, I mean, is it a shrub, is it a herb, is it a climber, is it a creeper? So you can identify based on that. In the first one, which two seems the same? Yes, Dhruva. Yes, Dhruva.
Ma'am?
Others, please be on mute. Yes, Dhruva, would you be answering?
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
I'll come to that part later. You can be on mute. No? Okay. Maybe Anurag, you can try answering this.
Ma'am, in the group one, the odd one is pumpkin, and the two similar I'm thinking is grapevine and money plant because they are climber.
Very good. Okay. All right. And Jaitra, what about second group? Which one is the odd one?
Grass is
Which one?
Grass is new.
grass is
Grass is different.
Grass is different. Grass, mint, rose. Difference. Which one seems different?
Grass. Grass.
No,
Grass.
no. Okay, let me give chance to others. Well tried. Shrishti, would you like to answer? You're on mute, Shrishti.
The answer of this,
Only the second group. Only the second group. Which one is odd? Rose, grass, or mint?
grass.
Grass. Okay. Rosa,
I think
second
rose.
group. Okay, and why do you think so?
Because grass and mint are herbs and rose is a shrub.
Very good. See, again, when you figured out in group 1, pumpkin is the odd one out. So pumpkin is given as an option only in B and D. So focus only on B and D options. And then next, when you know that in this, rose is the odd one out. So you see, it's there in option D. Still, you need to check the third group also. Neem, banana, or mango. Okay, why is banana the odd one out over here? Banana is what?
Banana is a herb.
Is a herb. Neem and mango,
Because
they
its
are
stem is soft, even though it's
trees.
bigger than us.
Yes. Okay. So the correct option is D. Okay. All right. Moving on to the next one. Sivatmik. Yes, Sivatmik, please read. So one of the statements is incorrect about plants. And it belongs to the same category as the mustard plant. First of all, you need to think whether mustard is a herb, is a shrub, is a tree, climber, creeper. Which category does it fall? You have to think. Okay? And then you have to reach to the right answer, that based on the category, which of these points seems incorrect, not the correct, incorrect one. Yes, Sivatmika, would you be answering?
don't know, Bharat.
No?
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Lakshmikant.
Maybe, ma'am.
Yes, Lakshmikanta. No? No? Okay, Ashwini. Yeah.
Ma'am, the answer is C.
Is C. Why?
Because mustard is a herb. Herbs have small and weak stem. They have soft green stem. And spinach, mint belong to same category. But they need support to grow upright. That is for climbers.
Yes. So mustard plant is a herb. So once you are sure about this, then you can definitely try to identify. Because it's a herb, so they don't need support. This is a point related to climbers. Spinach and mint, they belong to the same category. Do they belong to the same category? Yes, they belong. They have soft and green stem. Yes, they have. They are small and weak plants. Yes. So the only incorrect statement is they need support because they are not climbers. Okay. Okay, Vian, please try to answer this question. So here you can see a flow chart. Let me help you out with this. Okay. And you have different letters PQRS. So how you are supposed to go ahead with such a question is, so the first thing is it's a plant. Yes, it's a plant. Now it lives for many years. So if it lives for many years, which category would P be? Vian, would it be tree, shrub, herbs, climbers, creepers? What do you think? Yes, Vian, if it lives for many years. Is it tree?
Tree.
Is it a shrub?
Tree.
It's tree. Okay, so if it is yes, so you should write down P will be tree. If no, okay, it doesn't live for many years. All right, let's come to the next condition that says it has woody stem. Stem is woody. If yes, then it is Q. So which one do you think has a woody stem?
Shrub.
Shrub. Okay. If no, then it
Shrub.
needs support. Yeah. Okay, I got it. If it is shrub, it's shrub, woody stem. If no, if it doesn't have a woody stem, then it needs support to grow upright. So what needs support to grow upright? Climber or creeper?
Clamber.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If yes, then R is climber. If no, it is something else. Okay. So we are very clear with the categories. Now, if P is a tree, so which of the statement could be correct regarding them? Now, is it correct that P could be mango? Is mango a tree? Yes, Vian? Is mango a tree? I am not able to see Vian. Yes, Vian. Is mango a tree? Yes, no? Yes or no? Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
I have asked only
Yes.
Vian. Are you all Vian? No. Okay, let Vian answer. Mango is a tree, right? Okay, then it says whereas Q could be a rose. Q, woody stem, rose. Rose is a shrub, right? So we reach to this answer that yes, this is correct. Hmm? Now let's have a look at the second statement. It says R could be a grapevine. Now for R, it needs support to grow upright. Yes, grapevine, they need support to grow upright. Whereas S could be mint. Why? Because it doesn't need support and it seems like a very weak stem. So it's a herb. Okay, so we found that even B statement seems correct. So A and B both seems correct. Okay, now let's come to the C part. C, what does it say? Q could be pumpkin. Now, woody stem pumpkin don't have woody stems, right? And S could be neem. No, it doesn't work. So what's the correct answer? We are left with only option D. Okay. All right. All right. Now, let me pick the ones who didn't get chance to answer. Okay. Suganya Lakshmi. Suganya, are you there? No. Sure. Okay. Sharvil. Okay, I'll pick those whose videos are on because that ways I can easily call out your names. Okay. Rudhav. Okay. Try answering this. So you can see a Venn diagram. This is an interconnected diagram.
Ma'am,
Okay.
the
You see over here. Yes, Rudhav.
ma'am, the answer is D.
And why do you think so that the answer is D?
Because it it it's eaten as a spice and chili. India we use chili like as a spice, so I
See, here you have to clearly identify X and Y. Okay. Now there are three statements. One of them, it is a but. Okay. And this is a bit related to X. It is eaten as a spice. So now, eaten as a spice. So we have fenugreek, we have coffee, we have cinnamon, we have clove. Coffee is not eaten as a spice, so we will straight away cancel this. So we are left with three options. Okay. Again, this is not spicy, fenugreek. So we will even remove that. Okay. Now, X should be what? So it could be a bud. In fact, it is a bud and it is eaten as a spice. So we know that cinnamon and clove, they come in this category. Okay. Then when it comes to Y, it says it is eaten as a spice and it is even a fruit. So now you'll have to identify whether it's C or D. See, Rudav, I've made it easy for you. Now, is clove a fruit? Yes, Rudav, is clove a fruit? Is clove a fruit?
No.
It's not. Then, what do you think the answer should be?
The answer should be option D.
Option D. Yes. So the correct answer is actually D. Okay. It's not C, it's D. All right. And chili, yes, it's a fruit because it has seeds in it. So it's D. Okay. All right. So we are done with these questions. Yes, maybe. I hope you all got a hint of what type of questions you could expect in Olympiad. So it's important that you understand the pattern of questions. Before that, you need to understand the subject well, and then you need to understand what are the different types of questions, and then use the knowledge that you have over here. Okay. Again, answering questions with speed, yes, you do that, but then you'll have to look into each of these options clearly. All right, so yeah, I'll pass it on to Rekha ma'am, going ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, Lubna ma'am. So students, I hope you have all, understood the Olympiad-based questions of the topic plans. Everyone, please load down your hands, everyone. Yes. So ma'am has explained you the topic of plants and a few questions. I think you got a good idea like how the questions will be asked, right? Ma'am discussed different type of questions, like you have to select the odd one out, few Venn diagram questions, few, you have to select the correct statement. So these are like different types of questions will be asked. So Lubna ma'am, can you please go to that particular slide of types of questions so that students can have a look of the different types of questions?
Yes, I'll share the slide directly.
Yes, yes. Okay, students, meanwhile, if you have any queries related to the topic or related to anything, you can please raise your hand. So we will take up your queries also. Okay. So students, I hope the screen is visible, the slide is visible, the types of questions. Yes. So let me just read out different kinds of questions asked in the Olympiad exam. See, first one is selecting odd one out. You did this, right? A few words were displayed for you and you have to select the odd one out. So these type of questions also will be asked in the Olympiads. and questions based on the Venn diagram, whatever the ma'am discussed in the last slide, the Venn diagram pictures. So these questions will be asked on that, and graph based questions, some figure based. So ma'am has shown you few pictures. So from that pictures, you have to pay, the answers. So this is how few questions will be based on figure also. Now, statement based questions. So two statements were given for you, and you have to answer the correct, you have to select the correct option from the, options. You have to select the correct answer for the question asked. So few statement questions based questions also will be asked, and few questions based on the table, on chart, and matching also. So these different types, as we discussed, the pattern of questions. So these kind of different questions will be asked. So I hope you got a good idea. It's clear for you how differently the questions will be asked in the Olympiads. Everyone understood very clearly? Yes? Okay. Ma'am, can we please go to the last slide? Okay, Rosa, do you have any query related to?
Ma'am, I already know what is the question paper like because I attempted the exam last time when I was in second grade.
Okay, okay, very good, Rosa. So students, a few students have already attempted Olympiad exam, so you might have a good idea. But when you go up to the different classes, higher classes, so the questions will be in depth asked. So you should be able to. Okay? So students, this is about the upcoming free demo sessions, like how you attended NSO, Science demo session today. So we will be having our English demo session for second and third students on 16th of April. So make a note of this, do it. Anyways, we will be sharing all the information for you again. So you can also attend this English demo session on 16th of April at 4 to 5 p.m. At the same time, we will be also having logical reasoning demo also on 6th of May for second, third, and fourth students. So students, you can have a make of note of these 2 dates, and you can also attend this free demo sessions. It is a free class, whereas you'll be getting all the information, and you can also get the benefit of idea how the questions will be asked for this logical reasoning and English, right? Ma'am, can we go to the next slide?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Rosa.
What is the meaning of LR?
Logical reasoning, beta. It's a logical reasoning. Okay? So parents, this is for you. So students, you can also please have a look on the screen. So our live classes for grade 2 and grade 3, we are going to commence from 23rd of April. So we will be having 2 days in a week. The classes are scheduled on 2 days, that is Mondays and Thursdays at 5 to 6 p.m. For second standard, it is at 5 to 6 p.m. and for third standard also, it is at 5 to 6 p.m. And the classes are going to commence from 23rd of April, and overall 22 sessions will be provided for you in this course. Clear? So you can have a note. And students, one more thing is coming to this course highlights. So what exactly this course provides you is, so how teacher has taught you the topic of plants today, in the same way the complete syllabus, all the topics of all the concepts will be clearly explained to you as per the SOF pattern. Then after each and every class, you will be getting an assignment. We will be providing a student portal app. So after each and every class, like after Monday class and after Thursday class, you will be getting an assignment. This is basically for your revision and practice. So once the class is done, the questions from the same topic will be given in the assignment. You have to do that, right? Apart from this assignments, we will be providing you weekly test on the weekends. Like once you attend Monday and Thursday class, on Saturday weekend, you will be getting a weekly test. So this is again for your self-assessment. You can go through these questions and you can only check where are you, like how far you are able to do the questions, where are you facing difficulty, whatever the things you are facing difficulty, you can note down and you can discuss with the teacher in the next upcoming classes. So live doubt solving also. So after few topics, there will be a separate session only for the doubt solving. In case if you are doing assignments, if you have some doubts, if you went wrong with some questions, So those questions you can note down and you can ask in the doubt session. So teacher will explain those questions to you. So basically there will be a separate doubt session for you also. That is only to discuss your doubts, right? Now, as I told you, you will be providing LMS access, that is student portal. So our live classes will be recorded, and this recordings also will be provided in the portal for you for your revision again. So whenever you come to your next class, make sure to go through the recording of the previous class. And in case if you have any doubts, you can note it down and you can clear with the teacher. Okay? So students, one more important thing is, parents, this is for you. So we have a special, ma'am, please go to the before slide. We have a special 10% of discount code for attendees today. So students, whoever, parents, whoever have attended demo session today, in case if you are willing to enroll for live classes, so you can directly apply this coupon code and you will be getting a 10% discount on the original price, which is in the website. So this is applicable only for today. So in case if you are willing to, you can please, take this benefit for today. And for further more information, students, you can call or WhatsApp at these two numbers, which is on the screen. So you can make a note of these two numbers, or you can directly mail us to this mail ID. So these are the helpline numbers. In case if you have any details to be known, you can call directly or you can WhatsApp us. And in the chat box, our team has shared you. Rudhav, wait. I will be answering your queries. Just listen to me. Your hand is raised now. I'll call you out. Okay? And in the chat box also, the parents and students in the chat box, we have shared you a Google form link. You can please fill that form. In case if you have anything, our team will get back to you after filling this form so that you can discuss and get your queries clarified. And in case if you are interested in enrolling the classes also, you can please fill the form and, we'll get in touch with you. Okay. So this is about, ma'am, can you please go to the next slide? Okay. So students, this is all about from my side. So if you have any questions, you can please raise your hand. Otherwise, you can reach us to this mail ID or the helpline numbers which are provided on the screen. So you can make a note. And thank you, everyone. Thank you for attending this demo session. And it's a great, all students have involved actively and answered all the questions. It's very good to see you all in a very active, mode. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, parents and students. Yes. Now I'll be taking your queries. Yes, Anurag, you can please unmute and speak.
Ma'am, like anything about boards like CBSE or CI, will there be any Olympiad change?
Can you please repeat your question?
Like for boards, like
Mhm.
we have CBSE and Cambridge.
Yes.
Will there be any changes in the exam paper?
So Olympiads, basically we follow same CBSE syllabus only, Anurag. So whatever the CBSE syllabus topics you cover, no, the same topics questions will be discussed in the Olympiads.
Okay.
So whatever the changes in the sense, in case if the, if a board is revising few changes in the syllabus, including topics or excluding topics, accordingly, we will be providing you the classes. Okay. Yes, Rudhav, now you can unmute and speak. Anurag, you can lower down your hand in case if your query is done. Yes, Rudhav.
Previously it was NSO. How did it change to ISO?
Okay. Earlier it was National Science Olympiad. Now it is International Science Olympiad. That is how it changed as ISO. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Okay, Rudhav. Yes, Rosa, tell me.
Ma'am, can you send the Guruji link in the chat box?
Guruji link, Guruji portal will be provided to you once after you enroll for the classes, beta.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, once you join the classes, everything will be provided to you. Don't worry about that. First, you have to enroll for the classes. Yes, sir.
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
Yeah, ma'am. So we are regarding, someone was asking regarding the Guruji portal. So I just wanted to clarify that if there is someone from the last year batch, I think they are more familiarized with the Guruji portal. But just to inform, we will be using a new portal, a learning portal this time. So the credentials or the to access the portal will be shared to the enrolled students 1 or 2 days prior to the batch starting date.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Rosa, I hope it's clear for you. Don't worry. Before 1 or 2 days, everything, all the details will be shared to you. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
Nabil.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Students, if you have no queries, you can leave. Otherwise, if you have queries, you can stay back. Yes,
I
yes,
I
Nabil.
have two. Yeah, I have two questions.
Yes, Nabil.
One is that what will be the batch strength, right? What's the number of students you're looking at? And the second question is that when are the books going to be available? Like when it will be released?
Okay, so coming to the batch size, we usually will be having 15 students in a class, sir.
Okay, that's the maximum size you're talking about, 15.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
about the books, I think Utsav, can you please take this question about the books?
Yes, yes. Just clarification here. I think we have a maximum batch capacity of 25 seats actually, not 15. It will not be more than 25. It can be less than that depending on the number of enrollments that we are getting for the batches. But we have a 25 seats for each batch. Second question
Okay.
is regarding the books, I think sir was asking. So
Mhm.
uh, tentatively, you can expect by the mid of the April, our Olympiad new edition books will be available on the website.
Okay. So do you need to buy those books before the class or only after the class?
So it's not
What's the
mandatory, sir. The thing is that when we are taking the online courses, since you already got a gist how the classes are going to be. So apart from that, you also get a learning portal access basically, wherein the students can access their content on the online portal, which by
Mhm.
content I mean their class recordings or the topic-wise short notes along with the practice material like assignment, test paper, worksheets. So